Here is a controversial statement. Conscious leadership is love. Great leadership is love. Love is the key to great leadership. How does that sit with you? Don't believe me? Let's explore it a bit. What's love got to do with it? I guess that's an interesting question. And today we're going to explore some of the incredible impact of love-based leadership. Now, some of you are thinking, oh, I don't want to be nice, all the rest. Love and niceness are not the same thing. In fact, I'd love you to join me on my crusade against niceness. But let's explore this a little bit. So we're going to start with self. And with self, we have a wonderful quote this week, and it comes from Alan Cohen. And Alan Cohen said the following: "The deeper you love yourself, the more the universe will affirm your worth. Then you can enjoy a lifelong love affair that brings you the richest fulfillment from inside out." Interesting quote. What's that got to do with leadership? Well, here's the thing that I discovered, is that when I wasn't taking care of myself, I would be regularly taking it out on my people. And so there is an incredible link between how we treat ourselves and how we treat others. You all know that wonderful little story of if I treated others the way I treat myself, I would have no friends. And that is a really big issue. What I discovered is that the further we go into that, the further we explore self-love, the greater our impact on the world. And that was transformational for me. So what about for you? Would that be an interesting issue to pursue? So let's have a look at this issue of self-leadership. What exactly is it? Well, I was initially really confused because I thought or assumed that I don't want to do this self-leadership thing because I don't have good self-control. So, how do I handle this if I can't control myself? And one day I woke up and realized, but leadership isn't control. Leadership is influence. Leadership is not control at all. And so the journey then began of what does it mean to self-lead? And to self-lead, it means know your needs and get them met. It means don't expect your people to meet your needs. Your emotional needs, your psychological needs, get them met elsewhere. If you're the leader, you need to do that. Self-leadership also means grow yourself. Figure out where you are weak, where you need to grow, where you need to add knowledge, where you need to add skills. Self-leadership means know yourself. So what are your talents? What is your wiring? What are you good at? Where do you need help? Where do you need others to come alongside you? Now, if you think about all of that, all of those are an act of love. Taking care of yourself, getting your needs met, growing yourself, and then on top of it, knowing yourself. All of these are an act of love. And it's not about being soft on yourself. It's not about being, cushy. It's being aware. Now that translates 100% into leadership. Know your people. Well, let me start with the needs. Do you know what they need? Do you know what they're looking for to be able to do a great job? Do you know where they still need to grow and what are you doing about that? Do you know what their uniqueness is, what their strengths are, where they need help to perform at their best? Just a few examples. Great leadership is love. Conscious leadership is love. Do you have a story of conscious leadership or great leadership where you've seen it play out this way? It's not about being nice, because love is also tough, and great leadership is also tough. And this is why I put the emphasis earlier on don't look to your people to get your needs met, because if you are looking for your people to meet your emotional needs, your community needs, then we are probably going to end up in a bit of trouble, because if they don't meet them, how are we going to retaliate? How can we be tough when we need to be tough? How can we ensure the high standards that we need to ensure? All of those are an act of love that flows best from an act of self-love. Self-love is the key to self-leadership. And love is the key to leadership.